Hi there, time for another Crafty Hallet video. I wanted to show you these little boxes that I've been making. They're kind of box cards. They come in different sizes because you'll see what's inside. So on the outside we've got an envelope box stuck onto a card that's got a stamp from the Butterfly Basics set. And then the butterflies are these 3-layered butterflies from the Watercolour Wings set that I've stamped. And a little bit of the silver twine, and then you lift up and the magnet opens. And inside is a tiny little picture frame that I've made, and I've stamped one of the smaller butterflies and a sentiment to make these cute little gifts. Now, these picture frames are quite small. This particular one is 7 centimetres by 10 centimetres. They're really tiny. They're China. I got them in America when I went to Michael's, but there's plenty of similar type little frames in the pound shop that you can get over here. So that was the larger one, and then this one is a square one that I've made, and again in different colours. This is delightful Dijon and So Saffron with a bit of Memento Black. This one opens up, and inside a black frame with another picture just for you. And this time I've used a little bit of the silver twine, if you can see inside the picture, for the sticky bits of the butterfly. So I thought these would make quite nice wedding favours, or just a little card or something for someone, and it's nicer than just the box. So I'm going to show you how I made these. Here's another picture frame that I've made, and this is simply just a small square, and in this case I've taken the plastic bit out of the frame so that I could have it standing up a little bit, and I've stamped out a butterfly, cut it out, put it onto the picture frames. That's a piece of our DSP in the background. It's really cute. So now to show you how to make the box, I've cut a square that is I've forgotten how many centimetres, 16.8 centimetres by 16.8 centimetres. I will give you other dimensions on my blog, and I'm going to be using the envelope punch board, and I'm going to punch it at 7.4 centimetres, and then again at 9.5 centimetres, and punch and score. And you do this all the way around on all 4 sides. So let's just line up the next one. Now you could always use card if you wanted to, but I think it's quite cute with the DSP, and I'll show you how to stiffen the edges of the box so that it, 1, holds together, and 2, because the frame's quite heavy and you don't want it to come apart. I just finished doing my stamping, my punching even. Let's get that right. And we're just lining up on the last one. Sometimes on these patterned DSPs it's difficult to see where the notch lines up, so in that case you just fold it over and line it up and it'll be fine. And let's do the next one. There we go. You can pop your envelope punch board away because you won't be needing it anymore. Score up the lines. Oh, hello. I think I've gone a bit wonky there. Oh, it will be fine. It won't be the end of the world. Got a bit wonky. And just do this with your fingers, because I find if you do it with the bone folder it can sometimes crease the DSP. Now we just want to snip up to the first score line. Actually it's the second score line, but depends which way you look at it. On all 4 sides. And fold these tabs in so that you have tabs. Little bit of glue or sticky strip. I'm using snail just for speed for the video. Stick those up, and we're definitely having stripes. I didn't really want stripes, but hey ho, it's going to offend me. I'm going to have to go the other way. You'll have to bear with. I can't possibly have stripes on the outside. Bear with. Okay, let's fold this the other way. It's just I want my flowers on the outside. It's not much to ask for, is it? Right, let's try again, shall we? Hang on, one moment. Tabs. Now, let's just fold these tabs in to make a box shape. and fold the tabs up. There we go, and there we have our box shape. Now this would not hold the frame if you were to put it together, because it's DSP and it's quite flimsy. So to strengthen the box, I've taken a piece of our ribbon. So this is the stitch satin ribbon in crumb cake, and I've mounted it onto a piece of crumb cake card. This is just 1 centimetre wide, and I've got about a 15 inch piece. Don't worry too much because you're going to trim it to fit. And then you can run this around the edge of the box, and this provides an extra layer of stability to your box on the corners where you need it most. And it also is quite decorative. You just push this down all the way around as a border. And don't overlap them, just butt them up on each other and trim to fit. There we go. So that is the edge of our boxes done. And if you look on this one, you can see that I've done this one just with cardstock rather than ribbon. So I think the ribbon adds a little something extra. Now if you pinch your box down gently, it should fit your picture frame. Yes it does, which is always good. Here is a piece of cardstock which is 10.5 by 14.5, and on it I've punched some backgrounds. I've done some background stamping and I've put a sentiment. And what we're going to do now is take some snail and run it along the bottom of the box. You can also use wet glue if you want to. And then I'm just going to stick the box onto the card. And this is another layer of stiffening, so it doesn't now matter at all that we've used the DSP. It will hold this picture frame. And the box will now close across like this. And this is where you will need a magnet or two. 2 magnets is always better than 1. Gives it something to stick to. God, these are stuck. Hang on, bear with. Right, 2 magnets. And the first magnet, I'm going to use a glue dot to attach. These are glue dots here, and they're very sticky. And I'm going to stick it underneath one of the tabs. And then, if we just close that together, that will fit there quite nicely. Now I'm going to take my butterfly. So this is my 3-layered butterfly. As you can see, I've done the basic layer as a watercolour, then I've added another colour layer here, and then the final stamp on top. It's a 3-way stamp. It's from this set called Watercolour Wings. I've got other videos that show you how to do this stamping, so you don't need to worry about that for now. And you're going to put 2 dimensionals side by side, and then you're going to take the other magnet, a glue dot, and stick it in the middle of the 2 dimensionals. Peel off the backing strip, and then seal it closed like this. And that will now stick to the box and the magnet. Oh, hello, the magnet's come off. It's popped off in the wrong place. Just bear with me. It's so strong. Didn't want to seal up. Just bear with as I put it back in its right place. It's a tricky magnet. Let's just put it on the corner here. Close these 2 corners up. Put that one down on top. And then pop the 2 magnets on. And that is then your box sealed. Oops, stick your magnet on. And that's finished. So, here you go. Simple decoration, simple box. Thanks for watching.